following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1. Why should we? There you go. Okay, I got. You guys can hear me now for sure.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we're good now. Okay, well, you guys all knew the pregame. It's okay. You guys all heard it. But yeah, I'll go to Nick. Thank you, Nick, for catching that, buddy. Yeah, everyone needed to do a 100 to beat it for sure. Obviously, a 100 win will come in whenever game one happens. But thank you guys for that. So, Caesar, my fault, man. But did you get the question? I just said you wanted to. The mindset had Nick coming in. If you wanted to say something, go ahead. Feel free.
Oh yes, I got it. I do think Nick's mind is a little bit unruly per se, but he's calm. I think he knows what he's gotta do. I think.
Yeah, I got you. Just gotta stay in the moment. Well, last Nick, thank you for telling me about that, man. Shoot, did I even notice that? But Nick, your thoughts on coming in here, right? You took care of Andy. You're taking care of players such as Toaster Guy. This is Yepez. This is not Toaster Guy. This is not Andy. You now have your first challenge. You would say a lot of people would say after cruising and controlling, but you're on the ultimate house money. That's what makes the difference. Your thoughts on being at ultimate house money, also knowing that you are a rookie in this specific round. Can you try a little bit more aggressive style? Maybe not so much on ammo, but in terms of the mind games to get it going as well. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, the mental is going to be a huge part of it. Like, let's be real. I mean, all the opponents I've faced so far, they've brought their own challenges and their own unique game plan that I needed to bring into the match to be successful. This is Yepez that we're talking about. You got to respect the crown. I have a lot of respect for his game. He has a lot of respect for mine. So it's going to be a tough battle. Obviously, I don't think I've faced anybody quite like his caliber in this league specifically yet. So it'll be a test on the biggest stage, quite unlike anything I've faced so far. But I'm optimistic. You know, you got to have that optimistic. You can't be coming into these battles thinking about the hill that you got to climb. You just got to face it like pretty much any other opponent. It's just Uno, you know. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. One more thing, I just want to thank everybody that made this possible, that supported me along the way. I want to thank Bree. I want to thank Coco, G-Man, Monkey, Nam, Short, Vapor, Yepez. He was a believer in me too. Yoshi, and the two major shout-outs. I want to thank Myth for being the person who introduced me into the UNOC in the first place. If it wasn't for him, none of this would be happening. I also want to make a huge shout out to you, KT. You were the one that, from the very first time we had that test session all the way back January 2024, I was going to be in D2, but you made sure I stay up here. And you saw the potential. You saw the potential. So I want to thank you 100% for giving me this opportunity to shine.
Oh yeah, man. No, absolutely. No problem. You're welcome. That's just what I do, Art. You know me, my knack of talent, right? KT a good player, but you can ask Ashley right there on the other side. So I got that knack. But you know what? Let's have a good battle. It's gonna be a fun one. I'm looking forward to this. Obviously, we all know the rules here. MCSR. Who knows, right, Art? Who knows? This could be the end of the era for this. We know we have some new rules coming.
Yeah, probably.
All right, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah.
What we got, champ? What we got?
Let's see what game one provides here.
Well, he said hold a sec, so I don't know what that means.
Oh, hold on a second. Okay, I guess we'll wait.
I think just me. Oh no, Nick, no.
No. Hold the phone here. No.
Hold your horses.
I don't think I've ever done a commentary session ever with Caesar talking, so I'll see if I can get him involved.
Oh, that would be a lot of fun.
Just like old times, right, Caesar? Just like old times,
man. Yep.
Oh man, the good old day. We'll wait for Yepez to get back. I'll fill some dead air here, and as we have a little exploding cat there.
Ooh, recipes.
Oh, okay.
I remember that. I remember that practice.
Yeah,
but,
you know,
that,
I remember that day. That was 3:30. Yeah, that was last March.
you just kept on throwing the +4s at me, and I had an answer every single time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't understand the context of that because I was out, but that was thanks for letting me. I mean, it's practice, man. Who really trying in practice? We talk about practice, not a game.
Talk about practice here.
We're talking about practice here.
Not a game, practice, man. Come on.
We're talking about practice.
I legit thought Vapor said L, man. I literally thought he said it. I'm not gonna lie. I looked like it for a second. All right, where are we? Well, we're ready to start game one. All right, let's go to. Well, sorry, Arthur, cut out of line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Let's get it rolling. 14 cards, double OG. Caesar on scoreboard, a little commentary from him as well. Got my main man, R, 3-man booth. We'll get Caesar to put the command in, and we'll get this game underway. 14 cards is in. Double OG. Here we go.
All right. Welcome to the Final Four. Good luck up there.
Let's do it, guys.
Let's get it on.
Let's get her.
It green reverse. Oh my
Starting it
goodness.
off with the Goldie reverse, obviously. 2 power plays apiece. We know what's on the line. Gonna be a good one. Winner gets Ashley. Loser plays me in third place. Here we go. Something simple to start us off, Ard. You know, it's what you expect from Yepez, right? Early in the game, more of a patient player for sure.
Well, we'll see if Nick tries to test that patience with him.
Yeah, off the bat, the patience. This he says. Well,
Yeah.
I mean that's still early switch. No ammo yet, right? So it's still early. It's still early. Gotta let it build up for sure.
I mean, it's gonna depend on what happens next.
Absolutely. We'll go one up this time. One up this time. Roll into it. Starting to roll into this right now. Both players going for it. This is the vintage Yepez light switch, and we talk about art.
Yeah, this is what Yepez is really known for, and it either helps him or he'll hurt him in the long run, but most of the time it does help him.
Yeah, we'll see now. Both players going into their bag of tricks here early. Mainly Yepez. There it is. Caesar. Another switch. Classic. They're going to cross it over back into the Allen 9 from Nick's own card. Yep, Nick's card, yep. Oh, is that a rainbow?
Oh, no. Whoa, pop the Skittles.
Pop the Skittles?
Oh, we got Skittles. Oh, someone restocked the Skittles.
Yeah, well, we didn't see that last night, so we already got some Skittles popping out. Both players aggressive on the switching, lighting the scoreboard up. Nick will run into the yellow or the green 8 now. We'll see what the lock and key combo is in. Plenty. What is it? 5-9 so far? Quintuple 9.
Yep.
We're gonna run out of 9s here before we know it.
We'll see how it goes. Now Yepez into that Brian 9, who hard to believe Yepez's hardest challenge this tournament was Brian of all people. As Nick's out.
That's crazy to even think that was the case.
Shout out Brian. And we're drawn.
All right. Are we looking at our first draw city of the match?
Probably top decking.
That's top deck. That won't count.
A wing.
That's a wing.
A full blink.
Full blink it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
Now Yepez, let's see what he can do here on the red. Remember, we don't know what color. When you switch that much, you don't know. Well, this is going to be the popular trend, Caesar. Switch galore right off the start.
Tiger would be proud of that.
Absolutely. We got, what do we have here? Yepez going aggressive with 6 color switches.
Actually, yep.
Aggression City for good old Yepez. Nick's only got 1 color switch. Let's see if he gets a second one here. He will, but it'll be artificial. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I don't know. That might be something Yepez wanted here.
Yeah, he would. He can roll with that. He'll roll with that. Nick goes for a double play into the Glazer 0. Yepez goes back to that red, hoping Nick's fresh eye. Let's see. Is he iced?
Yeah, I was about.
Yes, go ahead, Caesar.
Oh,
I was
he
about to say,
he
does
caught him
Yepes have
there.
anything? And he did. I was about to say whether Yepes had something to combat that.
We'll see right here. Good point here. Red
And
zero
he did with a
sugar.
red 0.
Hard to switch off it. Yepez wanted to use that red, and he's going to run into the background character. Nick going to play the patient game. Let's see what Nick will get on these draws now. Yepez aggressive on the switching early.
Really good here on Yepez to sort of slow down Nick for a second. Uh-oh.
Another +2. Yepez
Oh
running.
my. Oh, this
my
is going to
God.
be.
This
Oh
might be
my
it.
God.
This might be
Holy
it.
moly!
Holy moly,
Holy
says
moly.
Caesar.
Yeah, this is gonna be it.
Is he just.
Nah, Nick's not going to do
Oh,
that.
he's
not
looking
nah,
for a six bagger.
nah,
Six bagger to end it.
Nick ain't going to play that game. He's going to say double.
Double and give it to the next
Well,
person.
that'd be what, 4? That'd be 4, I guess.
Oh no, it ain't a six bagger, Sandy.
Yeah, okay, flusher.
That was a 4.
Yeah, try to flush him. Okay, try the old toilet bowl play. All right.
That is something Yepez likes to do, is make people make mistakes.
Yeah, Nick ain't gonna play for that. Too late in the game to play for that mistake. We know.
Yepez would need to catch the right person sleeping off on that to catch him.
Cap made mistakes on +2s though.
That is a good point.
Cap made the mistakes on the +2s. He made some typing errors, but power play, I don't think he made an error.
Yeah, you would just need to catch somebody lacking on that. As there's a +4.
Yep, and a JT5 from Tygo. +4. Nick gets it back. Still down 4 possessions. Now Yepez has plenty of things to work with, though. Yep.
As plenty of room here to see what he can do.
Yeah, 5 possession lead for Yepez. Back to the 5. That's interesting, Caesar, because Yepez had a 5 on a switch back door. You wonder if he's got some number of fish to switch it over on that 5. He's going to go artificial, though, into the guy who was supposed to be here.
Yeah, artificial switch.
Yeah.
Good old Seth. We'll get him back soon. I know for sure we'll get him. Dealing with some snow.
Kind of. Tell the card history what's left.
Yeah, what we got? Let's see. Plenty of greens and +2s and reverse and skip meta. Plenty of action cards to go around. Really,
Yeah.
Red's juiced a little bit. That's about it. Blue's getting there.
I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're really gonna be worrying about that sort of stuff, really.
Nah, too early in the game. It's a feeler. Way too early for that. Too feeler-esque. Long way to go. Yeah, you've been lighting up the board. That's for sure.
Yeah, this is only game 1.
Nick gonna take his time here. Obviously, Yepez has put a little slight. I'm not gonna say a full heat check, but a slight heater.
Go easy on me. Easy. Did you forget what you were doing?
This is the Final Four. There's no way.
No.
No, it was worth the shot. I understand.
Yeah, terrible shot there, but whatever.
Always gotta take a shot in the dark, says Nick.
Yeah, but sometimes it might be the worst case scenarios on who you want to do that with.
Yeah, beggars can be choosers. Here's a huge play from Nick. Goes into a quadruple. Back to that red. We had talked about where
But he can still keep going here. He can still keep going.
Yeah, he can. I don't think it's gonna be game, however.
Oh, well, it's not. It won't be game. Oh, no.
Banking on no skip from Yepez. He's basically banking on a no skip play from Yepez. Let's see. Did he pick the right action card? We saw green, see, there's a lot of green skip reversers. One reverse left, so he made the right play. But Yepez fades it. I was about to say, what if there's a fade play? And he got the fade.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now
there
you
wouldn't be a way for him to get back to green, so I'll just one card. And here we go in the draw city.
Yeah, it was really the fade play. That was the one thing. One thing both need, and we'll keep it going.
I mean, does it really count as a fade?
Yeah, it's definitely a failure for Yepez because he had a green. He's got green now. He's a little exposed to go to a red 3, so it's more of a reserve fade, more reserve in the tank. We see that play a lot.
Yeah.
There's Kev. Obviously, we wish Kev the best. We'll get somebody else in that card come next tournament.
Oh boy. Yeah, here we go. Long draw city.
Well, I mean, that's what these guys want. They want the ultimate game one feeler. This is what we have, but definitely an interesting feeler here, Art. A lot more gamesmanship, right? A lot more gamemanship. A lot more calculated decisions. A lot more pushing the pace on the wilds.
Well, it's almost like how last night was. Just
picking right up where we left off on the game one for sure. You wonder if you get to this point too, Caesar. You have 11 games, right? You don't have a best of 7. You don't have one power. You got more leeway. There's not a lot of urgency in a game one. In a game one and a best of 7, you better be right off the get go. You got to get on it. You got to be on the cylinder. Here, you don't have to be on the cylinder. You can ease into it. Don't rush it. Keep it clean.
Yeah. I think that's the part about it is just you really have time to think about what you're doing, what the opponent's doing, and yeah. Oh, I forgot.
You're good, man. First time commentating, you learn. You're good.
Yeah, I don't have. I'm not used to it.
Yeah. Everyone's had that sort of experience.
We were all rookies somewhere, right? We were all kids from somewhere, so it's all good, buddy. But we'll go into a little bit of number efficiency from Nick. Goes for that double gangsta. Now Yepez looking to load up right here with the switch over from Nick.
He could have something right here.
Loading up, says Sean R. Let's see.
He has something here.
What
just
do you know? Another switch.
Man. Yeah, we're picking up from last night.
9 switches in one game.
Switch galore, man. Absolutely.
Just like how last night was.
8, yep. Okay. Goes into the Camaro Man 55. Caesar's got the log, 11 minutes. And then we'll go into the Knicks, goes into Stefan here. Now we talk about crescendo moment here, Art. It's hard to read if there is one because it goes back to blue, so that's a crossover.
Oh, well, with the amount of cards that both players have, because they have a good amount to...
back to the yellow. Great crossover back from Nick as he continues the ISO play. But can Yepez fade it off? Let's see.
He could if he has another yellow.
Intensive green switch there into green.
Oh, he's gonna keep tricking.
Nick, oh my God, what a play!
He's trying to force Nick into a mistake.
Comes Yepez, let's see. Plays the 1. Saw a lot of 1s, so hoping Nick doesn't have a 1 or a top deck. Let's see if that works out, and it's working so far. Tied up, Yepez looking for the lead right here.
Yeah, he has to carefully pick one number to play to avoid the switch because he's in a great spot right now.
Well, if he switches it here, that might jailbreak and allow Nick to play some cards.
You got to think about it, though. Art's what he's wanted all day. He's been jailbreaking everyone. He's playing this aggressive switch style.
But you got Yepez who's just going to keep running with the green.
There's a jailbreak.
Over the yellow, though.
I think Yepez could be able to handle that. You should be able to.
I would think so.
That draw city was long drawn out for a reason. There's only 1-5 and he had it.
And he has it. Uh-oh.
There's Yepez, goes for the old double. Yeah, so we got a couple 5s remaining. 1 in green, I believe. Yeah, 1 in green. Still got that 1 green 5. So now Nick will adjust here as he went to the break in the yellow. Here he comes, loading up. Throws a heater, okay. Throws a little Gerard in the bow. And now we go back and forth. Now the question for Yepez, is he content his yellow or does he want to get Nick back into an ISO play with the switch? There's the switch. Was just thinking green 2 in my head, or had a feeling.
Yeah, and Yepez is thinking,
No,
there's that 5.
That's it for the 5s, and that's it for the 5 combos on the greens and any combo. So, you can't switch off that. Unless you got a reverse skip meta play. Which is possible.
Yeah, that's still a possibility here.
Left, so.
1 key green reverse left. He's going to play his own card, though. And Nick goes into blue. That's lane. Now we got a crossover back. Does Yepez crossover?
He could.
Not big.
A lot of 7s, man. A lot of 7s have been played, though. Look at that. We had reds are gone. Juiced on the yellows. Yep. Already into a high number game where the numbers, and that's a heat check back to green.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yepez gets the ice. Is it real ice, though? Is it a classic? No KC classic. Can run with it.
It was just...
Back to blue, the wrong number.
Ooh.
My goodness.
Back to the CH. There is a green 4 ice, so God, he can't get it. Yeah. Unless there's some type of run to the finish. He can still fade it, though.
Well, you can see how Yepez is like, yeah. That he's won that green.
Double play from Nick, getting closer now. Yeah, I don't know. See, this is interesting. Yepez playing. I'm not sure if it's composure or some of these comments are just, he's trying things and landing on the wrong numbers. I don't know.
Yeah. He's trying things, trying around his caves. So, I mean, jury's out on if he's successful.
There is a green 3 left, though. Let's see.
But does he have it?
Oh, huge heat check +4.
Never mind.
Keeps it in blue.
It stays on blue.
Well, we're juiced. We're getting juiced everywhere now. There's not much left in blue. There's not much.
That was probably sort of those defensive plays there to keep the game going and switch it back to Yepez's favor.
Could be a yellow-red switch.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's definitely a defensive move. I don't know if Nick has a switch though. Maybe artificially.
Unless Nick's got something right here.
What will Nick have here? Taking his time. A lot of stuff off the board now. Both players, and here comes Nick. Goes for a quad.
Reverse give.
Just keep meta.
The old meta, baby. But Yepez can run the yellows, and we're juiced on the yellows as well. Not much left. There's the 9. Nick can run it.
There's a 4.
We're juicing. Question here now is, Caesar, who's got that potential +4 drive? Let's find out. Here comes Nick. That's how I just called it.
That's it. Game 1 for Nick.
The read is there. The read is still there. All right, well, that was a crazy game. We'll go over to Yepez for champ. Seemed like
Oh my god.
So it was bottom decker, yeah.
That's gotta hurt.
You were playing a lot of hokey pokey on the switches, man. You were playing a lot of hokey pokey, a lot of intriguing ways to set Nick up on the aggressive switching. Was that a testament to just you respect his game where you know he's going to be patient and you can get more ahead of the switches? Or did you want to make the break knowing you were hoping for draw so he didn't have much of a hand to start off with? One wild. So two wilds and that +4 and then just straight numbers? Is that what we're getting at here? Just verify that.
Yeah, I'm looking back here. I generally think so.
Wow. So that's probably why you were getting a little pissed off, because God, now it's a numbers game, and I can understand that. When you had the red +2s, but gotta believe that maybe one of those +2s came from Nick's +2, the heat check yellow +2 to blue 1. All right, well, we'll hold that thought. We'll see what he says.
Yeah, that's a tough one there.
Okay, so it was a case of just straight nothing, dancing around the numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go over to Nick. Nick, good win there, man. You had, according to Yepez, you had nothing, right? You seem to have a little bit more in the tank in terms of the patience game for sure. Which misplay? Which one? Let us know on that one. But back to Nick here. You seem to have a little bit more of the patience game on track. We're able to run this one cleaner. But you really were benefiting the draw. Did you sense that with the patience game on a higher start, so switch to the blue with the 2? Hold a second.
Let me check here.
Yeah, Caesar, go check that. You check that. I'll keep going with the question. Nick, your thoughts on the patience game working out there, and also using a little bit more of that number efficiency, letting Yepez burn some of that ammo, and not going in, because some of the switches, of course, were artificial with the +4s and whatnot. But your thoughts on letting him switch early and then running the pace back at the end? Caesar, go check.
Yeah. I was able. I think I was able to build more of a hand.
Something like here.
Red 2. He's saying red 2.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah,
I didn't see.
Okay. So you should have went to blue.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. No, I exactly see what he's saying, because then you can. I got you. You get rid of that. Then okay, I see what you're saying. I got you, Pez. I understand. Go ahead, Nick. Sorry.
Yeah, and you also need to use about the way he did too.
Yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely. You got, and that's just a simple early minor miscue. We'll see how he gets back. We'll go to Nick here. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, it's just a matter of taking your time, making sure you don't make any sort of silly mistakes or silly aggressive moves that you know aren't going to go anywhere. If you make an aggressive push to the end, Yepez is just going to have the answer for you all day. So you really got a game plan to make an efficient run. I feel like I was able to build more of a efficient. I was able to build the better hand off that long draw city that we had, just in terms of reverse skip meta. So yeah, that definitely helps in order to keep them, in order to both switch off of stuff that I didn't want to stay on and, stave off any sort of aggressive offensive moves from Yepez. So, I mean, we're up. It's still a long series. He'll be clawing back for sure. And once the ammo goes the other way, I'm going to have to find a way to be resourceful and stop him in the other way.
Absolutely. One way to go here, Arden. That's the beauty of a best of 11. You got time. You don't have to rush things. It's early. You got a 17-minute game one. You got everything you want as a feeler. That's all you can ask for, right?
Yeah, that's all you wanted. It's not about what you can do at the start of the series. It's what you can do to win the series.
That's right, Susan. Right. It's not how you start, man. It's how you finish. We'll see what happens. Yeah. We'll see what happens as we continue to keep climbing here, as we have potentially 10 more games to go. But we're still looking for Yepez. Like I said, one more win and we'll get that 100 ceremony. But he's got to get that win first. For that, we'll go back to Heat Check R for Game 2 on the call for Yepez.
Yepez, free board. How many cards for Game 2? Down one this time.
All right, well, we're going to keep it up. Expecting this game to be a very high-tier game for sure. And we'll go into the Zach 103, the card maker. Let's start us off. Looking forward to seeing what Zach will do. Go ahead.
The card maker and really has been a lot of help with these cards. These cards look really good.
Yeah, definitely the best deck of cards, I would say, in terms of the matte black outline. You can't beat that matte black finish. Of course, we'll see what the theme will be, and we'll make some great cards coming soon to theaters near you. As Yepez will not light switch at this time and run to Allen. Plays a conservative here, cool and going. Nick can oblige. Let's see Yepez. Let's see what season when Yepez makes the break on the switches, because you know it's coming soon.
Yeah, I Don't think he's to right now, but this is Yepez, so anything goes.
Uh, it almost depends on if he would want to think of different strategies here after that game one.
It got early.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Maybe we'll see.
Because we remember how last night went with the amount of strategies being played during that whole series.
Yeah,
It could be.
there were very few Plan A's last night. That was a hell of a series. This one definitely early. You can tell it's been more light switch, a lot more. Who can run the pace early, right? Who wants to get outside on the breaker? Who wants to use their ammo first? A lot more strategics in terms of this when to switch. Last night for sure was just the reads were insane, right? I make the move, she made the move. This is more a little ticky-tacky on the switching, which is interesting. But they're both going to play this one conservative here, and only one switch across the board through these first couple cards. Nick going to run into that blue 3 now. Yepez up 2 possessions here, but a long way to go. And we're back to 2 color here, Caesar. That's not unheard of. Keep it in the box. Nick's out.
I figured Nick was out.
Yepez starting to
He
run
drew right
now.
He drew right before Yepez played the 7. The red 7.
That red 4 now. Nick's still running out. Can Yepez get something cooking on a switch here? Does he want to make the switch now? He does, but it's 2 color again.
I don't know how long you can keep going here with those sorts of strategies with 2 colors.
Nick's card now. Let's see. You know what? Maybe the body, don't have the. Maybe the other 2 are just. You don't want to risk it, right? What if the game's over on that switch? So maybe they're playing this Pandora's box within a 2 color box. It's like siding a Rubik's Cube. You got 2 sides of the cube, but you don't got every side. Oh, Rubik's Cube here.
One of them just doesn't want to try to make the move.
Yeah, we talked about that. Well, you jinxed it, Art.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
I jinxed that one.
Commentators.
Congratulations.
Little commentators, Nostradamus there from Art. That's good. It's okay.
Well, hey, that's normal.
Oh, hold the phone,
that's normal.
Back to 2 color box. He wants to keep her in that crayon box. And that's it. That's Pandora's. There it is.
Okay, now they open Pandora's now.
Pandora's box is open. Is that what Nick wanted all along? We'll find out.
But keep it calm here.
Yeah, a good move there from Yepez, I think, to try the Pandora's Caesar, right? Keeping that 2 color chain. Because, like I said, you never know who's got the run, the yellow and the green. So.
I mean, it was a good movie theory, but yeah. Nick had the answer.
He's got a small answer there. But he's starting to drive into that old red zone territory. Doubles up on Yepez, 4-8. Pez juiced out. And Nick's going to juice out as well.
Oh, boy. Here we go again.
Another draw C. We'll see who gets the top decks. Nothing yet.
Well, who's going to be the one to even dare try?
Just
nope,
a
not there just yet.
Did Yepez go full? Nope, no full blink.
No, he ain't blinking. He ain't blinking. He's probably squinting right now, but not blinking.
Oh, okay. Crossover on that. See if Yepez has a yellow to undercut that, maybe, just to prevent a switch on the numbers. He will. He'll go into it. Okay.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
That's trips play. Let's pull the slot machines into his own card, too.
Oh.
Yepez's card from Nick.
Oh, there's Captain.
The old Cap, beamy eyes. There's Rad, more eyes. All right, well, now let's see. Yepez, Nick now running the greens. A lot of 2 color boxing early. It's a boxing match, just playing inside the ring. When we went outside the ring, got a little bit hairy with the +2 combos. Real low ammo game, though, on +4s and wild. We haven't seen one of them yet. Oh my, what is this?
Oh, yeah.
Monster
Oh, that's a 4.
into the quintuple.
That's a 5-bagger there.
Yep, 5-bagger from Yepez gets it to 5. Nick going to play number of fish. He gets it back to that Quint Green. Does Yepez have an answer on the reds, on the 8s? No, great move.
No.
No way to fish and see
That was
now. Yes, go ahead.
That was great. That was great.
Yeah, good move to let him out.
Well, ISO, right? That's a simple one. You see all those +2s, you just get the ISO back. Pez was driving there, but unfortunately, we'll have to put a halt. But you gotta know how to play the numbers. Let's see.
Yeah.
Still working.
Still working. Goes upper tier on that Brian 9. Remember, no +4s or wilds. That makes this game a little tricky. Don't know when they're gonna break gonna happen.
It depends on who might have it.
Nick's still running into these greens with cap again. Still playing it clean. Yepez not risking the switch or doesn't have it. Either one. But he still has the possession lead.
But it's going down right now.
Nick's still running the greens. Just praying nothing happens on the switch. Tie game. Yepez looking to take the lead with a possession if he can get it.
Oh, he might have something here.
Pez loading up, and he got the bad Brad Blue Deuce.
There we go.
Big switch.
But is that... but
Yeah, I wonder if that's the break Yepez needed.
It's going to be a massive break here, Art, because he's out. Nick's out.
yeah, I was almost about to throw in the thing that it might have been a bad move there, but no, it
Nick with a green
worked
one.
perfectly there.
You have a switch over on the ones, though. He'll... Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Triple play.
Keeps it blue. Little double K money reverse.
Calculated draw, interesting.
Yeah, you don't want to leave it open on a reverse. There's the 1.
It's out
Hey.
again.
Nick out. Played his ammo usage. Let's see if Yepez likes it, though. Oh, here we go. Yepez with a run. Looking for a tie. Big play from Yepez. Looking for the win. I think he's got it here, Caesar. No, it's a check.
Huge check. Wait a sec. I think it's just slow.
Is the bot slow or did...
Oh yeah, it was slow. Very slow.
Okay, that was
Yeah,
weird.
very, very
Oh,
slow.
God. API flashbacks. Oh, God.
Don't talk about API.
Let's hope not. Yepez throws the heat check, though. That's a good heat check because Greenhead just has been juiced. You just wonder, does Nick have a regular wild only way? He's got the +4.
Oh my!
And
well, he used
it's a little slow. Yeah.
he used the base play there with that +4.
I got Caesar. Caesar, go ahead, check that status real quick. See what's going on there.
Yeah, copy.
Sorry for that. A little slow delay. You're good. You're good. We got Caesar checking the case.
I'll check regardless. So.
Good.
There was a little. I think there was a little spike. So
Back to red. Great play from Nick. A little spike, you said. Okay.
A little spike.
Good.
Nick now has the advantage on the reds, and he's going to ISO. Yeah, so Nick saving his action cards for the run, and it's working out. I'll have a look myself as well. Let's see. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Well, so far, spin draw city art as Yepez gets a top deck red 8. He's trying to get back into the game on this green now because there is a green lurking. That's the one thing he tried that wild in the green. He gets a little vulnerability. Both are drawing in a draw. So you've seen that a time or two. Tie game here, Yepez. Going to be content to draw. And they're still drawing.
Oh boy.
Still, well, never mind. There it is. Full blank.
Alright.
That's a blank.
No wink there. We're full blanking. Full heater.
I was just gonna say if they were willing to wait it out.
No way that's there.
They're now waiting.
Yeah, they're not wasting time now. But I mean, in game one, in game one, they drew as much as they could to then go to the end. I was wondering if that was the same case here.
Nick gonna go into the non-4. We'll go trips 4 action or deuce 4 action for the deuce 8 action. Half off special. Both players now aggressive on the switching. You look at the stats. Shoot, already at 42 combined switches, and we're only 2 games in.
Yeah. That I don't even know how many times we saw that yesterday.
Too many.
Too many to count.
About going
hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Bays. Oh.
Base.
Okay.
Oh, because of the Nick card.
Yeah.
I forgot I say that. Was base for a second. Now it's off in the old Acosta. We'll run up that engine. See what Nick will do here. Back to yellow. So once again, our more Pandoras in two color ISO. Oh well, we'll ditto that. One of the few times we've dittoed. We're switching today. More than dittos. Now Yepez looking to roll back into it. Will go into the Grim 7. Possession arrow in the favor of Nick, though, after his great +4 stop. And we rolled a sting, and now the history says, Caesar, we're getting juiced on everything, except for those wild +4s in the wilds. Who's going to have the break? Still plenty of open season on the +2s in this color, though.
It's just, if you want to try to force that sort of move.
Well, that's the thing, all right. It's just when do you force it? When do you go for it? I got you.
Yeah, you got to time it right.
When do you force it? When do you make the break? When do you find the right turning point? Nick obviously had the turning point with that +4 earlier. Stopped the Yepez in his tracks on that green heat check wild. That was going to win the game too, Art, but dating back to that wild, Yepez still hasn't played really that maybe 1 or 2 green cards remaining, so Nick probably weighing that option right now. Here he goes, looking for a load up. Is he going to go for a power play? He going for it.
Yeah.
Power play!
That's going to be 2-0, but Nick goes for the power play early. So he'll have one more power play rest of the series, but a 2-0 lead. A huge run coming here. This is going to be a multiple +2s. Okay, we'll get that Oh my word, that's game.
Yep.
I think we're gonna have to get to that comment before I get to any questions, Yepez. Why did that hand want you to throw the phone as we have another long game here? What was going on with that? You kind of say yourself. Yes, right. I'm aware. No +4s for sure. Up to that point. Yeah, I said that. I gotta dissect though. Why you would want him to throw the phone?
Man, I don't even know.
That's a comment and a half.
Probably one of the worst hands he's ever had.
All I can think of is was that a case, Yepez, because you just had too many red and blue? That's all. Is that the reason why you were playing two color shuffle? Is that really what it was?
Oh my lord!
Oh,
Yeah, that is the worst combo to have. A 0-0. It's the worst combo to have. You pretty much unless you want to do a stupid power play there, you can't. I got nothing for you on that.
That would just been a waste of a power play there.
Well, we'll get to that power play in a second from Nick. Well, again, I'll ask you, Yepez. You played that 2-color. You played that 2-color pretty good, right? You played that 2-color pretty good to start off with. Why keep it in the box? Did you just fear Nick had a potential run in one of the other colors?
read about that. There was still think like 6 wilds in total, so he could have
Yeah,
got
there's
one and then switched to twice him.
no, there's too much. I understand the power play. Nick,
Yeah.
I'll ask you about the power play before any question. Was that just the case you want the Delta? Give me the 2-0. We'll take you on the road there and try to win with one more.
Yeah, I mean, this is what worked for me so far this tournament. Just using the power play early, getting the early advantage, letting the opponent let the opponent try and make the comeback with the power plays. But this is a completely different opponent. Hopefully, it still works. I have confidence in my game plan at least. The power play there, I knew I couldn't give. We'd gone through so much of the deck, and I saw we only used one of the wild +4s and like two of the wilds, so I knew that it was very possible that Yepez would have had some sort of run to the end had I not ended the game there. I mean, he kind of did, but not the type of run that I was expecting. I was expecting him to have some sort of wild +4 into a chain there. Just, I mean, even. I'd say, regardless of hindsight, I'd say I'm still satisfied with that power play usage.
No problem, Brad. You have a good night, boy. Thank you for stopping by. Well, then I'll ask you this question, Nick. Right, you've gotten the 2-0 here. You played that two-color box. What was your thoughts on that two-color box? Basically, it was a Pandora within red and blue to start the game. Was that part of the plan, knowing maybe sensed that you only had a couple cards in that yellow green? Did you control most of that yellow green, able to play efficiently towards the end there? Because that was interesting. We hadn't seen a two-color Pandora box in a hot second. It's been a minute.
Yeah, that was part of it, and another part of it was just I was completely iced out of red. So I mean, there's only 3 other colors I had at that point. It was just trying to work myself down, see if I could get myself into run territory. If not, that's fine. We can just draw on whatever color we land on where we're both iced out. I was able to build the larger run again, as far as I can tell from the cards. Again, with that card history, I saw one wild +4 and there was only like 30-something cards left to be drawn, and I was expecting Yepez to have at least one wild +4, so I'm kind of surprised that he doesn't.
Bottom feeder, probably a bottom feeder deck on the bottom with the ammo art. We've seen that before, Art, and you appreciate it. Now, you gotta think, Card. This is not how we thought this game was gonna go early in terms of maybe the score line, but we did expect the isolation, expect the back and forth on the enabling switches, because we've had 46 and there's not one switch to determine, right? They both had 23 apiece, 23 on lock. But of course, some of those are artificial. Who do you think's had the advantage so far? Do you think? Because Yepez, say what you want. He says he wants to throw his phone across the window. But he's had a little bit more in terms of maybe playing a little bit more aggressive on the switches to enable him early in the games, but Nick's been able to close the second half of these games despite the power play. Your thoughts on this series so far before we get to this game 3? Let Yepez's last home call for a minute.
I just think maybe, again, it's sort of difficult to really think about if there's been any problems really on Yepez's side. But at least he now knows Nick doesn't have one of those power plays, but I don't know. With how it's been going for him, he might have a little bit of a hole, but we'll see if he can try to climb back up this.
Yeah, that's why I said 23 P. Yep.
I mean, so after that, there's 9 games left, so he can still regroup and then go from there.
Yeah, he's got to get this one, I think, for sure. Definitely, you don't want to go down 3-0 on the road. That's the one caveat with these format. You have 3 home games, and you got to at least win 1, maybe 2 to really solidify yourself in a good spot. We'll see how Yepez looks to get this one going back in his direction, down 2-0 early. All right, Yepez, we'll go to Art here for the next game. It'll be a big one. Take care of him, man.
Yeah, but Yepez, open board still. How many cards per game? 3.
Back to 14.
Back up to 14.
We're keeping it high, yeah. Not a surprise.
Here we go again.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Peter Onjap, blue 1. One power play less for Nick. How's he going to negotiate this? We'll find out. Yepez still deuce power play. Plenty of time to use it whenever. As there's the switching again.
Here we go again.
Off the jump, we're switching. And we're going... Well...
It's gonna be a rib off the bat.
What?
Trips one off the bat. This is aggressive off the bat, man.
Over to the yellow 7.
My goodness, this is... We're just throwing heaters, man.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is definitely different than last night. Or last night, you saw more end-around switches, a lot more isolate. This is off the bat. We're going forward, balls to the wall, for sure. And that's hard. I shouldn't say anything's possible with these guys. Zero sugar, you never know. This is going to a red 9 top 4 now. Bottom basement to the top.
Yeah.
Pez runs the red. A little calm on the switches early. Nick gonna run it, and just like that, we're at 10 up here.
Maybe now we're sort of calm down.
Well, you jinxed that one, buddy.
Yeah, again.
Caesar Art's 2 for 2 on that one, buddy. Wow, that is that is insane, man. Yepez switches the green. You nicked the yellow. Right? Off the bot's blue. We've hit 3 in a row. We've hit the jackpot switching. Again, as we go into that cap 4. It's crazy.
That's just insane.
Still running it clean. 8's up now. Into Aria. Yepez runs into Vapor. We're running it clean again. Now we're starting to get into that OG territory.
Honestly, when do they make the break with the ammo, if they even have it?
Nick looking to make the break with the ammo potentially here. Let's find out. He does!
Oh, sit plus 6 the Yepez.
Read there from Caesar. There's the break. There's Caesar. Now he's getting in on the act. It rubs off, Art. You know, you start to understand the flow. KT makes the read. Now you guys come in. I've never commentated with Caesar. We go back to green with the ISO play.
Switch back to green.
I'm starting to learn his tendencies, but this is good so far. Nick.
Oh, and Nick's out.
He's juiced. Yep. Now Yepez can run this green.
That was a good play there by Yepez.
Great move. Run the green here and just gotta hope he doesn't have the wrong number.
Another base.
Nick's not gonna do anything crazy with the possession arrow and the lead. Oh, here we go. Makes the run. Is he going to try to get out of it right now? He will get out of it. There's the Caesar plus 2. We're tied.
Base.
Oh, that's a huge heat check, Art.
Yeah, that is.
What is this? Is he going to go for the quad or more? Let's find out. Quad it is. And now Nick's going to have to play some defense, or offense, excuse me. He'll get 6. He's down 6 with 6 extra cards. Well, it's simple, right? Play it back to green, right? Seems to be the move.
Yep. Pretty much is.
But he'll run the yellows, runs it clean. Here comes Yepez now. Made a little break, and he'll continue with that monkey combo. Double monkey. There's the green. That's what... Wow, interesting. So, a rare ditto gone wrong. And Yepez is juiced. Nick really finding these juice plays Caesar early. He's been finding it. It's hard to get off that 0. He's been finding it early.
Yeah.
What?
I think that was one of your comments.
It said juice. Oh, yeah. Well, it proved me wrong on that one.
Oh, come on.
They both can run the yellow now. We'll go into Rogers now. Here we go. Back and forth we go. Yepez looking for a little run this yellow. Remember, he had just played off it earlier. Nick got the green switch. Let's see if he can continue that potential flow. He'll run his Stingray. Here comes Nick. Huge play from Nick. Back to blue. Tie game into that old vintage quad play, as we always say, with the reverse skip meta. Yep. Yepez opens up the door on blue. Let's see if he can find her. Blue zero
Plays
sugar.
it cool.
Yep, zero sugar. There's the ad. Let's see what will it be from Nick. He made the run over to blue for a reason. Don't think that would have been for anything other than ISO. I think he might have something backdoor here. Already, I think. Wouldn't make that move. You don't have anything back door.
Yeah, if he has nothing on the back door here, it might have been a little slight mistake there.
Once again, no wilds or plus fours yet. There it is. Just called it. There it is.
Well, you walked into that one.
We hadn't seen it. That's the one thing. But he goes back to that Clinton Green. Let's find out the reason why. Into Yepez's
Also,
card.
he just used the base play there.
Well, that's not his own card, so it's more of a respect play. Back to the KT Wild for the Icer. There's Nick. There you go. Now we'll go into the blue. Got to get the number efficiency right. Does Nick got the green? I was just about to say it.
Oh my goodness.
There's Chalmers, the original.
I was thinking he had to pick the right card, and he did. And now he's iced.
Nick's going to be content with that all day.
Oh, fine.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, that's just normal, right? You got the possession arrow. We'll play this one again. And like I said, there's a lot more plus fours and wilds still out there. It's been a bottom feeder type of game.
Yeah.
Gotta think, Carl, when you get a bottom feeder on ammo, especially with those two cards, the plus fours and the wild, you can afford the patience, but also red has barely been used, and that's the lock and key combo. Oh,
You just walked into it again.
The reads are too good, man. Too good on the
Yep.
reads.
KT walking into stuff.
For
That's
the
normal.
10th billionth time, right? Now Yepez in a tricky spot right here. Let's see. Did he save anything? Though? That's the thing.
Sure, he has it right.
God, I think something's coming here from Yepez, whether it be a simple give him some cards or who knows, maybe some more ISO. Plays it.
Yeah, he just
Frosty
plays
there.
it cool.
Okay. Plays it cool. Nick looking for a potential +2 combo. He's got one of those +2s in red. We're down a juice on the one on the +2s for red.
down with those.
Nothing really going for Yepez right here in terms of the draw city. I think it's been his bread and butter all tournament, but it hasn't worked so far. Let's see if he can find something right here off of Nick's cards that were given to him. Maybe that's where he needs to spark it.
Yeah, he did just get 2 freshies.
Anything can go with 2 freshers, man.
It might have been the one move that probably should have done.
Let's see here. Yepez taking his time, looking to set this game back into his possession arrow. Or isolate it.
Oh, he's loading up here, I would think.
Yepez loading up, taking a hot second here, looking to get this back into an ISO game or at minimum get the scoreboard going. He's going to go for the interest thing. Keeps it red again. Yeah.
Defense.
Self-defense, yeah. Yeah, very interesting, Art. We've been seeing a lot of these +4s into the same color. It's very intriguing.
Those are probably been like sort of defensive +4s just to keep the game going.
We talked about it with the +4s in this bot. It's not always a finisher. It's been more defensive. The wild card as well has been more defensive. The +2s have been the enablers with the reverse skip meta. +4s now have changed compared to the past where there used to be all finishers, right? You had 2 +4s in your deck. You're winning every time on that old platform. Here you can skin the cat way differently.
If you just get one of those, that might not be it.
What is that? That is
What?
a
Wait a minute.
a massive heat check.
Wait a minute.
Hold the phone. Huge heat check.
Wait a minute. Hold
There's
up.
no way.
Something ain't right here.
Wait. Hold the phone. That's 2. So half of them are gone on the wall. Well, hold the phone.
Hold on.
What
Wait a minute. Something ain't right here.
Oh my god.
Is this going to be Yepez with a 6-bagger to close it out, or was this some type of... Gotta be a Yepez 6-bagger to win. There's no way you'd make that move.
That is an interesting play.
There's no way, man. There's no way this ain't a finisher. If this is not a finisher, I'm 100% shocked. You wouldn't make that move if it wasn't for ISO play to finish it off.
This is not a 6-bagger here to end it. We might be questioning it in here.
Yepez makes the heat check wild, but we think it could be an enabler to finish the job. And it actually is wild. Here he comes, loading up. Looking for that 100th game win. Here we go, double play. Nick.
No skip.
Don't think he'd power play here. There's no way. Triple play. Looking for 4 right here for the finisher to get that hundo. Oh, he just got it in.
Oh my, that was way too close.
That's too close for comfort.
That was way too close for comfort.
That's not a heat check wild. It's not a finisher.
Are you kidding me?
We got to ask on that one. I'm color shocked here. Nick with a chance with a +2 on blue if he has it.
If he has it here, that would be perfect.
I'm borderline perplexed on that one. Back to yellow.
Was that a mistake?
Does Nick get burnt?
Was that a mistake?
No, it's clean.
Great play.
Man, and it's going to be the ISO. Wow. I'm speechless, sorry. I have never seen Yepez do that move where he doesn't fit. I'm at a loss for words. I'm not going to lie.
That was interesting there.
CJ, you've been playing around the block. I have never seen something like that where you play a wild, but don't finish it off. That's something.
Oh, Yepez with a double there.
Well, top deck, and now Nick will answer. Oh, there's the +2 erased. I mean, if you're just joining us, an intriguing move for Yepez. Saw him do a heat check wild where we all thought 6-bagger game. Gets nearly called out, got away with some murder, and now is looking for something. And there's the blue deuce.
Yeah, bet the blue.
You might get away with it unless Nick's got that +2 and deuce in the blue.
Gotta see if he can do it.
He goes to green. Goes for the percentage play to hope Yepez doesn't have a green. He does have the green, though. Does Nick have anything in green? We have no more +2s in green. And just draws out. That's interesting. Yepez for the no.
No.
Wow.
Yepez cannot buy a win. Here comes Nick. +4 still around. Back to blue. Whoa, playing hokey pokey here.
What is this?
He's just banking on that last the draw not to be I guess double blue. Unless he's got the last +2 in blue. That's what we're waiting on. Here comes Nick. Yep, called it, Art. There it is.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Also again.
You just wait. Hold on, Yepez. What's this?
I have the styles open.
Yeah, check that. Check.
Unless Nick didn't have a blue one.
Nick Deffen or something?
Yeah, he's Deffen.
Or ping him, make sure he has the blue one.
Yeah, I'll pay Nick.
Oh, I think that was a mistake.
He did.
Okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute. All right, so that the bot ain't slow. We good. All right, so it was a lane
Yeah,
7
yeah.
instead. All right, so now it's down to 2 possessions. So Nick plays a little hokey pokey. That's it for the blue +2s. We're juiced on that. Yeah, okay, bot's good. We're fine. We chilling. But back to the game here, Art. I mean, Yepez has just not been able to find anything. I mean, and once again, he's still not be able to find anything. Let's see if Nick can tie it up right here. Let's see.
We'll even take the lead.
Yeah, we'll take the lead. We still have plenty of +4s remaining, and wild regs. Nick goes for the heat check. Goes for the JT5. But back to you, heat check, Art here. I mean, like I said, still mesmerized by that move Yepez did with the red wild. That was something.
That was something I
Did not have that on my bingo card.
don't think anybody did.
No. Nick for dose. Let's see. He's running these blues now. Yepez goes into Nick's card. But is it a little too late? Let's see. Here comes Nick. There's the wild red.
Oh wow!
No heat check.
Wow.
Or no heat check. No power play. It's 3-0 Nick. Wow.
Oh my god.
We gotta go to Yepez here. Yepez, I've never seen you in my years of playing with you, or at least just ever see you make that move with the. What was the theory behind that red wild? Not to finish, but to just get the check and play more of a toaster strat. What was going on there? I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. Usually you're just that good with the finish. I'm thinking, oh, it's Yepez. It's almost okay. It's gonna happen. See, I'm lost, man. Let's see. Well, we're gonna get an explanation on that one. I thought Nick had blues and yellows. He had 3 cards.
So you were trying to.
Let me go
What's
back
the word
up.
again?
He's
So he was
playing ISO. He tried to ISO it with the reds.
So he was trying to.
Back to that.
So you were hoping he didn't have the switch Yepez. Is that what you think you thought?
I think he's what he's trying to say. Hope he did not have the switch. And if I switched to blue, then I had 2 red skips, so I would have been stuck in a skip if I wanted to change to another color. So do you feel you? So my question to you depends. Do you feel you just can't get that final connector that's ultimately giving you a little bit of a turbulent time, or do you think it's just the hands aren't working to where you're able to be more creative? Because you have been creative enough on the switching, but it's been more.
Sorry.
You good. I'm interested to hear this. 4 4s. Yeah, so you're playing that percentage. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I was thinking that.
Well, that I kind of feel. You just play the card. We'll go to Nick. Nick, obviously that game, I'm not going to lie, man. I thought you had lost it. I thought every time you see Yepez throw a wild card with 6 cards and it's the same color, that should be a warning sign. You played it cool and you found a way, but talk to me about how you've been able to use that workaround patience. I think you're getting some good breaks here because Yepez just hasn't been able to find one connector. Everything he's done, you've had 6, 7 answers, or have found a lot more in the well in Draw City. Is that how you would express that game? Because I don't know really what to say. I thought you were a goner right there with that red, but you almost caught him out too. Pretty impressive table awareness.
Yeah, I thought that the game was over as soon as he played that wild red. I mean, usually you don't play that unless you have the finisher right there. So I was a little surprised when he went down to 1 card and I still had the opportunity to play. I was fortunate to get that yellow 4. I mean, that it came down to that yellow 4. If I didn't have the yellow 4, then right, I'm basically toast, right? So I'm just able to find the switches, luckily enough. Yepez, I mean, he's doing everything he can, but he's just getting himself stuck in these boxes where he's always just one step behind. But I mean, I know I know he's skilled enough to be able to bring these sorts of series back. I still need to get 3 series wins. So it'll still be a war. It'll still be a war. I'm not getting comfortable by any means.
Yeah, a long way to go here, Caesar. But for Nick, God, think 3-0 in this spot. Of course, there is that one power play burn, but I don't think that's going to matter right now. You got to know when to use it. So that's the one kicker for that. But we'll see. Interesting game here, Nick. We'll go into his homestand here. I really don't have much to say because I think Yepez kind of explained it best. He just hasn't been able to find the answers, played that percentage, and just wasn't enough. We'll see what Nick will do as he has no 14. We'll go to R for game 4. I'll call to Nick.
Yep, Nick, no 14 here. How many cards for game number 4?
We'll do 11.
11.
We talked about this, 10 through 15 going to be the main thing, but this is the thing, all right. Nick's got to step on the gas. He knows this isn't over yet, and for Yepez, you almost got to think, can he get out of these boxes? We'll start it off with the cap 3 and 4. He's got to get in. He's got to get out of the box. He's been putting himself in all these crazy boxes, but he hasn't been able to connect the box. And sometimes when you can't connect the box, you get it. You get too overzealous.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing that can hurt you at times, and that's what sort of where Nick has been. Really, is just hurting him. We'll just see what happens here on Nick's homestand.
Nick will go into that green Chomik A as we continue to run the greens. There's been not a single Plan A game today. However, I will say the Plan A has been the switching. That's been the one thing that's been Plan A. The switching has been in both departments. Huge.
Yeah, but then once it gets into later into these games we've been seeing, it's just then who can have the right run to the finish?
We'll see what Nick will do here. There's the base card. You got to think here, Caesar Yepez, he's been in these spots before down a lot, but I got to think this is even crazier than the Brian series, because Brian, that was more back and forth. This one's just straight 3-0. There's no answers right now.
Yeah, I don't have any words.
There we go. Double 7. Okay. Can Yepez get some momentum back? We'll play a lot of numbers here early. Comes Nick. Oh, huge triple play. He's got the lead. Nick with the lead in the Reds. What will it be from Yepez here? Back to green. Interesting. Playing that little wild classic. Let's see if Nick saved the wild, though.
Oh, he did.
No. Great wild. Well, we'll see. Is this going to be a classic, or does he have some more? Great wild flush there from Yepez. Or it's not wild flush. Great ISO flush from Yepez. But can he connect this wild compared to that last game where he just juiced out?
He's typing.
Yeah, he's loading up, I think.
That's game for sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, you're good. You did. I don't even know if you needed that. Did you?
No, he didn't.
No, you didn't. You were
Yeah,
good.
he did.
You were good. Yepez gets 100 wins, and that was the first Plan A game. Well, there we go. Took a little bit. I don't really think... I'll go Nick. Nick, you really couldn't do much there, man. I'm going to assume all numbers or something silly.
I had one reverse off of the starting hand, and I drew the other red reverse. That was all my ammo.
Nothing. Right, okay. Yeah, not really. Nothing really to say there. Well, Yepez, unless you have any thoughts on that game, man, that seemed Plan A as you can get. That's the first time we saw it all.
Yeah. It was just classical whiplash, I mean, that's what we see a lot of the times with a spot. If the ammo starts going one way in a longer series, eventually it'll come back around the other way. So, I mean, it's sort of expected that Yepez gets his card luck back in that game.
Got it.
Yeah.
I got you.
I mean, let's see here.
Go ahead, Caesar.
One wild, 2 +4s, and a skip. That's as good as it gets.
That is as good as it gets, man. As good as it gets. But we'll go to the ceremony now. Yepez, congratulations, man, on becoming now the third player to join the 100-win club. Obviously, 20 series. We'll see what happens at the end of the night here. Or evening at this rate when we know our rate. But your stats, man, obviously, you have 2 medals and trophies. You got the old Super League 2023. Got the old gold medal from T4, which was the college team. We got the Final Fours. It's your third Final Four. Of course, you made the 2 in Super League and T4 23. 3 Elite Eights, buddy. Yeah, obviously that was, I want to say, T5 last year. That first one in college, 23, and then this one, and then 5 Sweet 16s. 19-7, 166. That's right, it's 166 in the regular season. 124-83 career record. Obviously, 167 regular season starts. 207 starts all time. That's a lot. And obviously, these are, I don't have the exact numbers, but we'll call it around 60.8 or win percentage, 61. Obviously, some games got played, but we'll call it around 61%. I'll update that when the series is over. Your average starting spot and starting seed is, well, 13.11 for starting and 13.38 for finishing. That's pretty damn consistent. You're pretty much averaging a Sweet 16 every time on both categories. Pretty damn good. So congratulations, my friend. I want to know what this league has meant to you, my friend. And being a world champion here, former world champion. Then we'll go to Ard, and then we'll go to Caesar. We'll go to Ard first. Ard, obviously, Yepez is a valued member of this league, right? He's been here before. He's now only the third guy to join the 100-win club. Myself and Stanford, the other 2. Your thoughts on his career so far as he's continued to make a name for himself as a former world champion?
Yeah, and being one of the original people that have been here for a long time, and he's sort of the ones that we've been kind of waiting on him to finally get up there to 100 wins, and it's finally hit. He's finally got it, and it not just being a former world champion, he has been trying to prove to people that he has earned his right to be part of this Division One.
I remember you, Pat. Go for
it. He has just he hasn't done anything else to really say that he doesn't belong here. He has earned his right to stay here, and it's good to see another milestone broken by Yepez.
Yeah, I remember his first series with Acosta. I was thinking Memorial Day weekend. That's when he made his debut, and I knew he had arrived because that was best of 5. That was a play-in, man, and I remember him winning that. It was a great game with him and Acosta. That took over 90 minutes. You remember that one, Yepez? That was great. I still remember that one, man. That was, well, I guess that just shows you how the league has evolved, right, Caesar? We're not even playing on Memorial Day anymore that weekend. It's a free weekend for us. But your thoughts, obviously, Caesar, a little bit different perspective, man, because this is a fellow countryman in a sense. You guys got the Venezuela-Brazil rivalry, but your thoughts on Yepez, man, on his accomplishment, joining Sanford and me.
Yeah, oh my God. I mean, he's a very good player. Very good. And he's easily deserving of having 100 plus wins.
Absolutely.
And I think the thing that strikes me most about Yepez is how he views the game. Is how he views the game.
Yeah, that was that was a game we don't talk about, but it was a good game, man. That was I remember that infamous Game 7, the internet timeout with the 5 minutes. That was, times have changed, man. Times have changed. You know, when you start to get into, we'll go to Nick here real quick. Nick, your thoughts on Yepez joining myself and Sanford 100, and we'll keep it going, man, for the ceremony.
Yeah, Yepez is one of the greats of this league. It's an honor to be able to play against him and to be his opponent that he got the 100 series win against. He's an elite company with yourself, Sanford. And yeah, I mean, I feel like 2024 was more of a fluke year. If anything, he was still competitive, just unlucky. He's still one of the top brass in this league, and this tournament run has proved exactly that. He's a feared opponent, and hats off to him, 100%. I always respect his game, 100%. And yeah, I mean, as simple as that.
Absolutely, buddy. Thank you for that. Well, we'll keep it running and flowing. Obviously, Yepez now joins myself and Sanford. Next person in line to get that, well, we'll find out. Ashley's next. Hard to believe she just arrived here. It's unbelievable. We'll have to look at that another time, but those are the people in that line for the Hunters Club. Congratulations, Yepez. Give it up for him. But we got to get back to the business on table art. For that, go ahead and do the same thing with Nick's honors. Of course, no 14 still.
Yep. Nick, again, no 14. How many cards for game number 5?
We'll bump it back up to 13.
Keeping it there.
13.
We're going to see a similar game here, already. You got to think. We're going to see a similar game to last night. 10 to 15, 11 to 15. I don't see us dipping low. We'll go into the cards reverse.
Yeah, we're going to start off with that.
What will it be here from Nick? They'll play it clean. No reverse skip meta to start the game. Have seen that become a quote-unquote figure of speech in the past. Make a little run. Go for there.
Yeah.
Yepez going to oblige. Obviously, Nick looking for the 4-1. Yepez looking to get this back into a 3-2. And we'll go to Nick's card on his own play. There we go. And there's the switch, Art. There we go. First one of this game.
Yeah, here we go again. Just going with
There's
the switching.
This undercut. This undercut's been very popular.
Yeah, but sometimes it could just be a bad move there. Some people might like to use the undercut, but sometimes it's just not what you need to be doing.
Caesar, your thoughts on the undercut so far? We've seen a lot of that trend here.
Yeah, I agree with that. It really depends on what you have for your cards. If you can afford it, go for it. You're not gonna regret it. But if the hand is slightly less than optimal, maybe hold back on it just like that.
There's the +2. Yepez sent back with 2 freshies. Nick getting a little bit aggressive on the pace.
But yeah, if you have the cards, do it. You probably won't regret it. But yeah, it really depends on what you have on your hand.
Rare Ditto there did not go into a switch. We've seen those Ditto switches today. None of that this game so far. Dittos are they're self-explanatory, right? You make the Ditto play, you play that number of fish, but it can bite you sometimes as your Pez will run that yellow. What's it going to be here from Nick? Looking for that 4-1. He's going to get the green. That's a great play, Art, because green had just been flipped over from Yepez.
Yep. We'll see how long we can keep going.
Could have been the same move because they both had the green 5. So far, you got to say here, all of a sudden, don't want to jinx anything, but so far, plan A for both here. There's the red. Trips 5. Win the DJ off the LaPlante. I mean, it's quad 5, but we played the same green 5, so I'll call it Trips 5. A different variety.
Yep.
Either term, quad or trips is around the 5s. Variety or regular. Now Yepez looking to roll. And you got to think here, Caesar, not really much you can do on card history. We're still to plan A. Everything's too free. Yeah. Everything's too free. Power play!
Oh, early power play? What?
We'll tie up the power plays here. Yepez going for it. This is plan A, Art. This is plan A.
This is another plan A.
Oh, boy. Nothing to talk about here. Yepez looking to get the 3-2. Drops the hammer. And the hammer has been dropped from Diego Yepez. He will throw the power play. Oh, that is why you throw the power play. Triple +2. Nick cannot do anything but just watch this. We go from hockey, Gerard looking for more. Oh, my word. Into the reverse skip meta. We go into gold. H. Myth looking for the closer. Gets the M. No call out. There's the number of fish to see or a blue to finish it off. And there's the number of fish. Yepez has tied the game on cards played and is down 1. Just like that, plan A. Quick one. Now, Ard, we went from no plan A to plan A in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that is just how quick things can change here. Plan A's can either be used real quickly or it could just go away just like that, and it just did. It went away quick.
Yepez, I'm just going to assume, I said this last night, you got to respect Nick's game. You can't give him 7 billion cards. Use the power play there. Going to have to, I don't really have much. That's Nick, I got no question, man. I don't know what else you could have did there. Unfortunately, that's double plan A games for you. Not much I could say.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I respect the power play. I would have probably done the same thing in his shoes, if I'm being frank. Yeah, once again, just the whiplash from me having slightly better ammo the first couple games. I did, yeah, pretty much, except it was on the wild rather than... You did it with number efficiency, which, yeah, it's a little bit different. But I would still do the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, I don't got much here, Caesar. I think you'll change the scoreboard here. It's what Yepez needed here. I mean, you think about it. We're 5 for 5 on the road team figuring it out. that's something. We haven't had a home win yet. That just shows you. And we've only done 11 through 14. No 12 packs yet. Still 10 open. You wonder here, Art, right, with this game, with 2 plan A wins, how does it affect the mentality? I think Yepez, you say what you want. Sometimes that's how you got to get the spark going. Get a plan A win. Save a little bit of energy because we crashed out from those long endurance games now to these little quick ones here.
Yeah, that just shows the difference here of what's happening in 2 different sorts of homestands here. Now Yepez is trying to get the favor into him here with these games, and with Nick just having 1 game left on his homestand, I don't know. We'll see if Yepez can try to keep it up.
We'll see.
By the way, Nick, be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for.
You never know in this game, man. It's just the reason why it's best of 11. It's a long series. There's plenty of time for things to go right or wrong, and now we're even on power play, so that's one thing to know. All right, we'll keep it running here, Art. We're gonna run it back. Same question, just no 14. Take care of it.
Yeah. Nick still no 14. How many cards for game number 6?
We'll try 12.
It's the one thing we haven't seen, 12 or 10. So.
No, we're gonna need a dozen.
Another monster start if you want to take it. Play +2. A lot of these monster starts, Caesar. There's no way.
Oh, Yepez is...
Oh, boy.
Mind games are here, man. Mind games are here now. Are definitely different than last night. Stone Cold Killer. Cody be proud about that one. Cody be proud of Lamas. The old purple +2 we used to do back in the day. Purple orange. Oh my god.
Oh, brother.
Oh, and a switch.
And that shocker, the switch. It's been how Yepez has been able to roll. Remember, we're gonna find out about 5 cards who's got this plan A, because we're 2 for 2 on plan A's in Nick's homestand. Let's see. Let's see what will be from Yepez here. Yepez looking to even the scoreboard and get this into a best of 5, and he's going to draw here early. Nick with a chance. And he'll run the red 7. Let's see if Yepez switches. No, wants to play clean. There's the switch into that clean green. That's trips on the Pandoras. Waiting for the red into the yellows. We go based, as Yepez says. Into that green 9, the Brian 9. Double play from Nick, from goalie to Chomik. So far early this game, Caesar, a little bit more content from both players to ride the color. Small switch from Yepez, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, I I actually think. mm,
Well,
Oh, oh, never mind.
back to the OG
Back to
color, which
blue.
was blue. Yeah, it's the box. Still no yellow, so still Pandora's still open, Art.
Yep. It's gonna be interesting here.
Yepez tried another switch. I mean, shoot, that's the question you always got to ask with him.
Or even draw +2 or something.
There's there's the
Oh,
Pandora's. Got the switch. Artificial. We're tied. Now Pandora's is open. Now we run. And Nick will answer back, and he's got the 4-possession lead. Back and forth we go. Blue Zero Sugar into the Blueberry. See what will be. Blueberry Blast. Here comes Nick into the non-4. And now you got to think, Caesar, for both players with Pandora's open, it's a free-for-all.
yeah. It's just gonna who's make the break first.
Who makes the break first, indeed? Nick, with the possession arrow after that +2. Does he have some more in the back pocket? Looking for the 4-2. Yepez. There's a heater.
Ooh,
That's
huge.
a heat. That's a heat.
Heater back.
Oh,
There's the flush. Does
Wow.
Nick have more in reserve? He does, though.
what a fade.
Great
That was
fade.
a wise move there.
You know, I don't even blame Yepez for trying that fader or that heat check yellow with the flush play. You just don't know
Wow,
if there's a run.
Wow, he at least flushed a wild, so it evens out in the end.
Yepez will play it cool. Power play still at 1 apiece. We'll see if that comes into play. Nick, let's see what he'll do here. He's evaluating his options here, Art.
Yeah, thinking about what's gonna be the right strategy here.
Is he thinking about? I mean, you talk about power play, 4-2, none of them left, but you'd have the advantage. Let's see. Or does he have a run to the finish? He's really taking his time. He's gonna go for it, Art. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going for it. He's going for it. He wants.
Another real Plan A type win there. I gotta say. I mean, other than that wild flush, Nick's gonna take care of business right here, and that's gonna do it. +4, can't send it back. Number just like Yepez did. I don't even really have much to say. That's it for the power play. Nick's up 2. Yeah, Nick, I'll go to Yepez. Yepez, was that a good power play? Nothing to respond back with. As we now just hit the hour mark, we'll go on the board on this one. Both Final Four games go to the board. Use the wild early. The wild +4 or the regular? The regular wild?
The regular wild, I think he might be going out
Early,
here.
huh? So you like right after the blue when he went to red, or earlier from before your first +4?
When I drew the red.
Caesar, go
Oh.
find that one.
Let's see.
Okay, off the red 7. Just to confirm, Yepez. Red 1. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
got you.
figured as much.
Yeah, when he played the red 7, he drew again. So you could have used the wild and played the ISO game. Okay. Maybe prevent something in the back end. Okay. Nick,
Makes sense.
I was leaving too vulnerable. Exactly. Yeah. Nick, really a Plan A win there, man. Other than that wild flushing, you really had a monster hand at the back end. Used the power play. Now you have the Delta. Does that decision become easier? Now you're up 4-2 with Yepez only having 1 power play compared to 2. Is that a little easier to swallow? Now going bare hands?
Yeah. It would be a lot more of a risk if I was doing it with Yepez still having the 2 power plays, but I feel a little bit better now that he only has 1. I do still stand by that power play usage. I just can't run the risk of him having having something off the draw, off that +4, where he can either just play the red or get a red
Switch.
+2 or some sort of switch. I'm basically relying on him to go for a 5 switch there, which is unreliable when you're using a +4. So I feel like that was the best time to use it, and even if I'm going without the power play the next 2 games, I'm pretty sure I won't look back on that as a serious mistake in my game.
All right. And right now, Caesar, big moment for Yepez. Nick, sure he's juiced on the power play, but has the delta. Yepez got to find something. Where do you think he's got to find some momentum? Because let's face it, he's had those 2 Plan A wins, but other than that, the last 3 games have been Plan A for the most part. And that's different.
I mean, I don't know. Nick has every answer for whatever he does.
Yeah, he's just had every answer in order, and that's sometimes when you have every answer, where's the fine line to get out of the box? Well, Yepez has tried, but he's not been able to almost break the shackles on him. It's been interesting. Can't find the connectors or whatever to run it clean. We'll have to find out. We'll see. Game 7, it's back in his court now. He's got 2 more home games, looking to get this to at least a game 9. He's got to win it right here, though. Do the honors. There's no 13. Let's see.
Yep, Yepez, no 13. How many cards for Game 7?
There's no way it's a 7. There's no way. He's going upper tier. We know that.
Full set?
I'm thinking.
I mean,
what?
Nick, not your call.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Oh, my God.
He's going for it. You know what? We saw it with Cap, though. This has worked for Cap. We apologize
Also,
for the language, but yes.
Yeah, sorry for the language, you're lazy gentleman.
Nick, the scoreboard has Nick in his home stance. Why he could have, maybe he was confused. That's okay.
Sorry. I wasn't looking.
You're good, big man. You're good. All right, well, Art, 3 games in a row have been Plan A. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Let's see what happens when you just go no sending it.
He's got to try something to change it. He's not getting the momentum. You got to try, and it's going to go quick. Here we go. We've seen people do this
real
before.
whiplash effect.
Yepez will run it clean. Nick, not a guy to play this low before. He's seen it with, I think, 7, 8, 9, but neither guy. Well, you know what? Yepez had played Cap, so taking it out of the Cap playbook.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This goes for the heat check +2s. God, I think that was on a right color. Nick could have won the game. Think about it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
If there's a workaround, he could have won it right there, but he'll just throw the heat check +2s, the hockey +2, but a little heat checker to see if maybe Yepez bites on it. Who knows, right? It's hard to read on 10 card, 10 for Yepez. Hard to read on a 5-card game. What's good in the back pocket for both parties?
Well, he's typing.
Typing a storm. Let's see.
And it's forcing Yepez to do it.
I mean, he's got to.
It's either he's going to do it, he's going to send him home or send him back with some cards, or he's got some type of... Yep, there it is. Monster run. Oh, my. Well, Yepez makes the monster heat checker, and Yepez now up 11 possessions. See what Nick will do. Plenty of options here. Goes into a green 0. Let's see if Yepez can run the greens. Looking to get this to a 4-3. Tries the low tier, and he will still run it. First low tier of the series, and you got to think, Gar, if he can get this working, that's a scary precedent, because then you have 6, 7, 8 open if you need it. It can be contending here with the blue, or the draw. Let's see. Got to play the right numbers. Yepez going to try to force that pace. Still up 9 possessions. And Nick will run the 3, hoping he has no 3. Let's see. Here comes Yepez. There's a switch on the cards for him. Heat check, Ard.
Oh my goodness.
A little heater right there on that KT Blue Wild.
That's a heater.
Heater already. And Yepez gets iced down the flush.
Well, see, man, he has all the answers. He has.
Yeah, he's had every
He has
answer
been.
to that. You feel a little bit intrigued by this. Let's see if he played the right number. But it's an intriguing prospect where Yepez, he's just getting 2 steps behind on answers. And I think he's been even everywhere else on switching and control, other than that one wild play where he didn't finish the game in Game 3. Oh boy. He's just going to break out of it, Art.
Gonna have to.
So he's trying to get it back to blue. I think he's trying to get it back to blue. No more green. You don't. Clint's not here, so we're safe on that. But let's see. No more green. Here's a +4. Oh, did I call this one?
I think you might have.
This gotta be. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. The KT reads, and it's another game where I'm gonna run and cover, and Yepez, 3rd win in a row, at least in his 3 wins, mainly plan A, take the money and run. Oh. Yepez, the 5-card, cap style, let's send it low. It's working, because 3 out of the last 4 have been your plan A. Talk to me about that feel on that low tide. Did you just learn from Captain there? And you have an open playbook now, buddy. That is a big win for you in momentum. That's huge. Never again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Too stressful. That's Cap, man. We gotta interview him one day. And what's his nerves? That's a great player to ask how he does it all the time and just what goes through his mind. Got to go through the self-diagnostics on that one. I'll go to Nick here. Nick, tough loss there, but all your losses have been just plan A or an unexpected 5er on the film. Do you kind of brush that one to the side? Really not much to say. You threw a double heat check +2. Get a wild flush, but I'm assuming you had nothing on the back end. Couldn't really do much there. Too much in a box.
I mean, I was trying to save a little something, but I wasn't expecting him to have such a run to the end there. It seemed like the +2s really gave him a lot of ammo in return, but on the other hand, I couldn't really risk the potential of him just being able to 2-turn take the game 5, because those game 5s, you blink and you're on to the next game pretty much if you don't have that right connection. It's just unfortunate with the hand I got. I had those 2 red +2s. I thought I could make something work on ISO ball, but no, he had the skips and the reverses and what have you to get out of that box. So yeah, we'll see how it works out the rest of the series. Hopefully we don't go to 5 again. Yepez said that we wouldn't be doing any low stuff. Here we are. So
well, I get where he's. Well, I understand that move though, Suze. You just got done playing Cap. You're not winning these games on anything really other than plan A. Why not go low? Use a little of that whip play. I understand them. I don't disrespect that move. It's a gutsy call, and sometimes we saw it with Yoshi in round 2 against Ghost. He tried a 6 and he failed. But you know what? It's a learning experience, and for Yepez, he's been here before. He's done this move before, and yeah, he'll take the win and move on. Yeah. We got ourselves a series.
I don't blame for going for the 5 there. I don't blame him. That's right though. That's right.
That's right. He got the 4-3 with that power play, fan. That's the one thing. You can use it any time. It's the one kicker he's got, Art, for sure.
Yeah, and right now he can just save it. If he wants to and try to tie it here in this next one, he could. But I don't know. Yepez can sort of hold power plays until he is really needing it.
He needs to get this win here at OR. This is it. Last home game for Yepez, potentially, of the series. Going to be a big one. Must win here for him for sure. Can he get it done? We'll find out. No 5. Ask him that question.
Yep. Here we go. The game 8, Yepez can't do 5. How many cards?
got to get this one back. He'll go back to that double OG, excuse me. The OG starter of the game, 14. Here we
We'll
go.
see what happens here.
5's off the board. We've had 4 games in a row. Plan A City with some power play. First 3 was more Plan D through E and all that number jazz of the alphabet. Will Nick get this to a 5-3 and close out territory as Yepez tie it up with that power play advantage? He's going to run a clean here. We did not get a crazy +2 or a heater start. That helps too, I think. Just joining us had a little technical difficulty, but other than that, we've been at this now for almost 2 hours on the stream. You know what, Art? For a KT stream, 2 hours for a Final Four, it's not bad, believe it or not. You'd think it'd be longer. It's actually not. It's pretty decent.
And we've had over an hour of game time so far.
Yeah.
To be fair, the last 4 games have had either 5 minutes or less. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's been Plan A Central. Now, the switching begins. Here we go. Nick with the early switching now, and this is where the fireworks begin.
Yep, Nick was the first switch here of this game. Let's see if we're just gonna. It might just be switch central here.
Pez loading up an essay, as Stingray would like to say.
Oh boy, yeah, he's typing here. He might be loading up something big.
Yeah, Pez looking for the essay. Let's see. Really taking his time.
He might be thinking of the right move here.
yeah.
Man, he is loading up here, Art. This is monster stuff, Art.
Holy
Good, great.
Is that no comeback noted. No comeback noted.
one got short.
We've only seen one comeback this whole tournament.
24.
Nick now with plenty of options, though.
That's a lot of freshies.
It's aggressive from Yepez. He's going to throw the gauntlet down. Wipe out 38% of those +2s. Nick just going to play number of fish, but the question becomes... Yeah, I was going to say back to blue. Back to red! And now we can play the number game.
Nuh-uh. And he's iced.
Iced out.
Oh boy.
Can he be iced out for long, though? That's the thing, Caesar. Can he play the numbers right?
Right, yeah. He needs to have the right number.
No, I just called it.
And he does. Yep.
Back to red. This could be double number central, though. Pez have a blue 4 in the back end. He's got the yellow, though.
My goodness.
No red 4 for Nick on that one. We used them both, so he's got to find another way.
That's crazy.
What will Nick do here now? He was not expecting that, I don't think. Throws a heater. Okay.
Yep. You're supposed to.
Now he's down 2.
That 1-2 punch.
Yeah, 1-2 punch, the classic 1-2, and Yepez, yeah, I think with 2 freshies are not the worst thing. And now the question becomes, when Nick throws that +2, did all the +2s Yepez throw, was that numbers, and is there some more bottom deck ammo? Find out.
Well, yeah. Might still be a long way to go here. Who knows?
Gonna have to ask Yepez the heat check on that +2 train.
Yeah, that might have been
now the switching. Here we go, see. This is where Yepez cooks. The switching. Trying to get him off kilter. Nick will run it.
But with 17 cards, I think he has a bit of every color.
Oh, he's going crazy. There it is. I just said the kilter switching. The switching from Yepez is going to be aggressive. Back to yellow. Did Yepez... Too many bites of the cherry, yep. For now. Too many bites of that apple pie, and he got caught trying to go for that cookie jar, stealing twice. You know what they say, no double dipping around. You can't be double dipping with the salsa. Come on.
Yeah, because that's messed up sometimes.
No double dips here, Caesar. You know a thing or two about that, my friend.
Yeah.
Question
now he
becomes,
really has to be careful. What number does he choose now?
it's the number game, right? You gotta choose the right number, and that's when you have a 7-possession lead, you're still comfortable. It's just when do you make the art of the comeback starts with the switching and the picking the right number. Yepez looking to get some top deck here, or does he have the switch? Nick's still a long way away, and there's the switch. Yepez making a little bit of momentum here, and boy, oh boy, the tables will turn if he can get this win, Art.
It would be huge.
Because then I'd have to say, if Yepez gets the win, this would not be a Plan A win. This would be more, he had to earn this one.
Well, he's been trying to earn it.
Goes back to yellow as a 10th ISO. It's going to work. Yepez, if he did have a wild, he's not going to use it, and now Nick got to play the right number. And it's going to work now. Now Yepez feeling the heat. 3-possession lead. Nick looking to potentially tie this up here in one full swoop. Looks for a possible play. Let's see. He will tie it up in one full swoop, and just like that season, we're all square.
Back to square one.
8 up, but new color. New fresh color. And Yepez likes that fresh color. New red 3. Here comes Yepez. Let's see if he can load up on the reds. He's got another +2, Art. Yepez throws a lot of +2s. 4 in this game alone as Nick will play it cool. And you got to think here, Yepez, 16 +2s. A lot of +2s being played. Now Yepez with the switching.
Just trying to be aggressive here.
He's going to try to get this into a game of hokey pokey. Let's see. Does Nick bite for it? Oh my God. Similar to game 1. Shades of game 1 where he leaves the skip open. This time, no.
Oh boy.
Plenty of reverse skip meta still open. That's the only concern I have about that play, Art.
Yeah, that could be a bad move here.
Good way to close it. Good way to close it. +2 freshies too. You gotta know. You never know. It's the +2s are almost juiced here. Back to yellow. Yepez has lacked it though all game. But does he have a deuce? Is there a green or blue deuce in the back pocket?
Or even a wild.
We have not seen a wild +4. There it is. Great play from Caesar with the Nostradamus.
I called it.
Yes, sir. We're all calling, man. We've been, it starts rubbing off, man. I'm telling you.
I just had to think. Well, if he's actually yellow, then maybe he has to use a wild to get the color he wants.
Right. And Yepez definitely there's the crossover back.
Oh my God!
Just like that, Art. We went from no +4s to half of them are gone. Just like that, it can change in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Yepez somehow through all that chaos and commotion has the possession there on the lead. That is insane. Can Nick? And there he is. Yeah, I was going to say, can he keep the yellow running lower? But Yepez was going to make the break at some point. Nick can run it. Yepez threw an early triple +2. And there's the back, the blue. He wanted it earlier for the +4 originally. Into JT. Looks for a potential sealer. Nick, does he like the blue though on the back end? Still that 1 +2 remaining in blue. Is it a possible engager? Nick loading up now. He might be typing the essay. Hasn't had the lead in a second. Goes for the triple play. Not a finisher, but he's got a chance.
That was
Yepez. Nothing other than a regular play. Nick for the finish. No, but he's got the check. Can Yepez find anything? Nothing. Nick for the 5-3. He's got the 5, and that's 5-3.
He's one win away.
24 cards. There's the well.
Oh my god, my bad.
I gotta go to Yepez. Yepez, you threw the monster +2. I mean, absolutely mega chain. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to assume you had nothing but just that one game earlier where you're lacking +4s. You throw the mega chain and hope it works out. I don't have much of an answer on why you would do that, other than maybe you just didn't have anything else other than those +2s and you gotta take it. Gotcha, bro. Gotta ask you, Pez, on that. Well, we might as well go to Nick here. Nick, when you saw those +2s getting thrown in the direction, and you could say you only had it, were you confident knowing at this rate it becomes a numbers game and you've been just having an advantage on him compared to plan A? You've been better on plan B through G.
Yeah, it's felt like every single time there's been a plan A game, it's mostly gone Yepez's way. But if I could get it long and drawn out and really go through my motions and my thought processes, that I can take these games that go to plan B, C, D, E, so on and so forth. Yeah, in a really good position so far. But again, this is Yepez. It's nice to get the 24 card comeback. I'm kind of sad that it won't be on the spreadsheet, but you know, it's definitely a huge momentum swing, a huge confidence builder to know that you can come back from so far deep against one of the greatest in the league. Still one more game to go, though. He still has the power play. He can make this close really, really quick if I'm not careful. So that's what I'm intending to do. Just play careful. Hopefully, we'll take it.
Yeah, you can go AFK if you want, man. I'm going to ask you Pez a follow-up question. So you only had those +2s and reverses. Your thoughts on coming back now from 3? You got to find a way to win 3 games here. Of course, one step at a time. But what do you think today? It's been a case of you haven't been able to find a little bit of that magic. You know, you just hasn't been enough magic. Maybe on connectors has been your one lacking point compared to those Plan A wins that you've been getting. Is that really what I would have to say on that? And we'll go over to Art here. Art, I don't know, man. This has been interesting because this series has been the first 3 games was Plan G, right? We got to Plan Z even. Then we've had a spew of Plan A, and then we finally got back to more Plan G. I think Nick is exploiting my connection whenever he kills it. Okay. And that makes you compensate, right? Because you look at the +4s. Or not +4. Reverse skip meta. It's been okay. He's had more reverses. You have more skips. Ammo's been pretty even. I think it really has to come down to the fact that maybe the connectors just aren't there. That's been the difference here today, Art. What would you say? Is that a fair assessment? Because everything else has been nip and tuck.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair assessment, and it's just been sort of working very well for Nick. That's why he's at the point he is, just one game shy of getting to the finale.
One game shy. Of course, the winner gets Ashley and Caesar. I gotta think here. Yepez has done this time and time again. Down 5-3, down 6-4, down, or excuse me, 5-4, down 3. He's been down 3-1 before, right? He's blown some leads, but at the same time, he's come back. The art of the comeback starts now. He's got the 1 power play advantage. Your thoughts on what he's got to do in this game 9 here? I know he'll be on the road, but how's he going to split the ammo or try something different? Because he's tried split ammo too, right? He's tried to make a break, hasn't worked. He's tried split ammo, hasn't worked. Where do you think he's got to make the move here to get back in the game?
Honestly, I do think he needs to be ahead of the game now. Like, anticipate whatever moves Nick has to do.
I think that's really the best way to put it. Can he stay 2 steps ahead when Nick's been 2 steps ahead? That's the The dream question for Yepez.
He has to be 2 steps ahead now, because now Nick can clinch, and with the power play also, will he even get a chance to use it?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Or with the power play, you look at that. Can you get to use it? And that's the one thing. You got to put yourself in that position. We'll see. Nick's call. He can't do no 14. Let's get it going here. Big moment. Game 9.
I think he's busy.
Okay. You know what? We'll switch it up a little bit. We'll do the OG7.
We'll go OG7. Okay. You know, I like this play here. Caesar, or it's busy, right? You said, yeah. Okay. You can put it in. I'll let you do a little double duty here. I like this play because if you go higher, right, and Yepez, you know, maybe he has a power play run and he can save him with more cards. With less cards, you're hoping he uses the power play. I think that's what he's looking at. It's going to be interesting.
Well, here we go.
Caesar and I will take the call. Art a little.
Oh my God, red skip.
Well, that's why you play that, right? Now you got a great starter card here at 7. This can go simple. And I'll play it clean. Trying to get home to the finish line. Red Sherry 0. Can he get the job done? This can go quick, and it's big for Yepez just like that. Can he run it? But he's got nothing. Top deck city will now be the play. Yepez, okay. Throws a little bit of a red 7. Nick will respond. Is there a switch? No. Nick for the switch to be aggressive. He will be aggressive, and that's green. What will it be from Yepez? Green 1. Tie game. Nick in the lead. Back and forth to cap. And you can tell, Caesar, this can go quick. This is intense when you get under the 10 hundreds. You can go quick.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Nothing from Yepez. Nick can run. This is big. Yepez goes to the green 9.
Into the red zone.
Nick in the zone. He goes to his own car with the base switch. What will Yepez have in blue? Trips on the Pandoras, waiting for the yellow. And Yepez keeps it alive with a huge +2 save.
He has to do a +2 here.
Great move from Yepez. Back to green goes Nick. That's a heater. What will Yepez have, though? Power play. Might be defensive. We'll find out. Here comes Yepez. Not wasting time on his power play. Looking to get this to a 5-4. Throws the double for Yepez. Looks for the win. Does he have it? He does, and we're going to a Game 10. Big power play from Yepez. Nick could have had some Plan A win again for Diego. Nick, did you have something on that green wire, or is that just pure ISO?
I was hoping I could run the greens there, and then eventually I had the finish there if he kept on drawing, but that sucks. At least he burned the power play, and we got 2 more to sort of run it and see where we're at, but yeah, just got to stay locked in. Can't take that too toughly. The gloves are off now, so
gloves are
we'll
off.
see how it shakes out.
All right, well, we'll go over to Yepez. Yepez, instincts proved to be vital there, man. But I got to say, this is now your 4th game where these lower start stuff, it's working out, right? And that's really been the big difference. How have you been able to have the feel in that lower stuff? And your thoughts on winning another Plan A game as we go into this massive Game 10 and try to get to that Game 11? Okay, before we get to that, though, your thoughts on that? You know, Art, no, I'm not going to ask Art. He was busy. But we'll go. That was quick. Nick, not Nick. See, another Plan A game there. Nick loses. Yepez gets the win. He gets the job done. But your thoughts on the amount of Plan A's? Because we're out of power plays here now, right? And it's been with the gloves off here. You got to think Nick's going to play this one more strategically with the games. But your thoughts on how Yepez can get back in it, because he hasn't had a plan. Let's say Z win. He's just been able to get those plan A wins, which has been saving him this series for sure.
Yeah, I think he has to force. Yeah, I think he has to force Yepez into those plan B, C, D, whatever. Just try. Oh my goodness. But yeah, he has to force Yepez to think more straight than just plan A's. You see what I mean?
Absolutely, he's got to force the pace. Big game 10. We'll get R in the next game, but R, you can do the honors for Nick. It's going to be no 14. Here we go.
Nick, no 14 here. How many cards per game? Number 10.
Last home game, no matter what for him. Gloves are off. Let's see.
Sucks. This sucks having to make this decision. I shouldn't be listening to Yepez here, but I mean, whatever, man. It's my last home game. Let's full send it.
Full send it indeed.
Send it.
Hell yeah!
Well, we're gonna get a double full send if Yepez wins this game. Let's face it. If he gets the win here.
Oh yeah.
So let's see. Will it be over in 10 or will we get to that game 11? Here we go. Already had two games on the. What was that?
Actually, if Yepez wins here, we can't have a full send game 11.
Wait, why?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, so this will be the last full send. You're right. This is it. So Yepez will have to pick something different. I'll probably go one down, but who knows? Well, let's see how we go. We gotta get through there first. Can we? Really, the key is with these plan B through G. Can Nick get this into a plan B and G? Because that's been his one. As we go into the Yepez card, that's been his one-up thing. He's been able to really find today. Yepez is these plan A when the games are short and sweet to the point. Well, you look at the first three were long drawn out, and then after that, we've been into as we go to a blue. 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, a little outlier 9, but then 2 minutes, and Yepez has just been able to win as we go back to Yepez himself with the green 7, but Yepez can run. No power play on the cards, no power play. We're just straight bare knuckles. Yepez looking to make the comeback. Nick looking to finish it off. Into the rat in 3. Here comes Yepez looking to load up. We've seen it before. He's written these essays before and, not regretted it. In the red. Back to blue, and we're still keeping that Pandora's wide open with the yellow on the back door. Here comes Yepez. He'll throw a deado. Okay, well, that could have been his next move. Nick runs the blue deuce. Caesar, this is a pivotal moment here. What the heck is a red zone, right? As we go back to red, any point, it could end. It could be pin drop right there. You get to the last 2 games of a set, it's pin drop city now. Nick now
can win.
Yep, Nick will have to run the reds here. And Yepez playing this one tricky. Goes for the red 8. Nick goes into yellow. That's Pandora's. Now, let's see what Yepez will throw. Intensity turned up to 11 right here. Both players have been on the edge. Yepez has been the master of the plan A today. Nick needs to get this back. And there's the huge heat check art. Keeps it yellow. That's a big play, Art. That's a warning shot right there from Yepez. Nick, does he dare switch? And that's the thing, Steve. When you keep it the same color, do you want to switch it? That's the thing. He'll throw a +2, so keeps it clean. Yep, Yepez still up possession, but could be 2 here in a second once he plays. Maybe 3. Holy mo...
There is no way.
Is this going to be Yepez with another plan A? Yepez. This might be plan A.
Oh my god.
Is this going to be an 8-bag? I don't think we see an 8-bagger all day. Oh, this is good. This is going to be a kick in the pants if this is a plan A win, because there's nothing you can do. Yepez is finding the magic to force this game 11 potentially.
I mean, with an 8-bag, he has to finish it now.
You got to finish it. You've given too many cards. Double play. Yeah, that's it. I think that's going to be, we're going to a game 11.
Yeah, that's it.
Run it back. Another Yepez looking for the plan A win. Can he do it right here? Oh, that is a mother of... Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
That is nasty. That is absolutely nasty. Plan A, Yepez. I mean, that has been the... I don't... No comments on that. That is... Oh, my God. Nick, I don't know what to say, man. That is terrible. You just got... I mean...
Yeah. I mean, I even gave him the +2, and the +2 just gave him even more of a god hand. But, yeah, that's a real deflator. The good news is that we get another game 11, so that's good content.
No
Let me
full
get
send,
this in here.
No full send.
Game 11.
No full send.
It gave you a green version a while +4.
Oh my God.
That's fun. That's fun. But yeah, I haven't really been in a serious clinching clutch situation where it's been like game decider, winner takes all. The closest was against Seth, where it was 3-2, but nothing like this. Nothing even close to the magnitude of this. So it's gonna be a real test for me. I just hope I get the cards for it, because Yepez has been getting the lion's share, at least that game.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta think here, Caesar. This whole game flipped, and you gotta think we're gonna look back, and it flipped when we got over to Nick's. I really want to say Yepez's game 4, right? When we got to Nick's homestand, it just started to flip, and he had those first 3 game wins, and you look back at that game 3, Nick probably sweating bullets now, because if Yepez maybe plays that red wild in game 3. He could have found a 6-4, right? It's just the micro margins here. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We know the full send's gone, but it's going to be a really, really pivotal moment here for Yepez, because with the momentum and his 5 wins all being plan A, can he get this into another plan A game? That's going to be the decider, I think, for sure. We'll find out. Are you back?
I don't think so.
All right, well, too bad. All right, see, I'll take the last call then. All right, Yepez, we've somehow managed to get back. This is for the finale, and maybe the second guy to get that 20th series win. What's it going to be? Last game, no full send. I think we know where we're going here, though. It's either going to be full send OG or 14. Let's see. Unless he just shocks us all. You never know.
That's right. He did do so.
What's he gonna pick?
Oh.
Okay.
We apologize for the language.
That's all right. All right, we'll go 14. 4th time's the charm. We'll find out. Nick looking to get to his first finale. Yepez looking to run it back with Ashley from T5, but this time it's both world champ. And oh my god!
Oh my god!
Of course.
Somebody should definitely draw you.
Oh boy. Yeah, I knew that was coming. That'll be the last time we see. The last time we'll see that. You know it ain't gonna happen next series, Caesar. Hell no. No shot with the world champ. Does not play games.
Yeah, you can.
Well, let's see. Yepez now will start the game on basically a 15's full sender. So.
Yeah, basically. Funny how things work.
All right, now we'll run the game. All right. 15 cards. Now 14. Let's run the game. No power plays. Anything goes. Art probably still busy. Me and Caesar for the call. He's done a great job. His debut today, or I guess at this point, almost 5 o'clock over there for him. It's evening now.
Yeah.
In the blue. We'll run. Been a great series. A lot more Plan A compared to last night, though. We've had, well, you can ask Yepez. Everything's been Plan A City. Those 5 wins, all Plan A for Nick. All of his wins, except for maybe, I want to say maybe a slightly, the Game 6 where he had that Plan A. 4 out of his 5 has been Plan G and Z. All there. Red 5, Yepez makes the break over to the first real switch off the draw of the +4. He's got the possession arrow whenever he wants to tick it off. Plays a red 9. Into a green 9. There's the switch from Nick. Here comes Yepez, loading up. Taking his time, he'll draw out early, and this is what Nick could use. What will Nick have here? He'll go for a quick +2 into Caesar's +2, and it's now 2 extra freshies for Yepez. Into Yepez's card as well. Yepez still nada. Nick looking for something. He'll get the cap green 4.
Yeah, it's big for Nick.
Now he can run the greens. Yepez seems to be juiced. He'll go into red, though. That's big. That's big. But Nick can run it. Let's see what Yepez will have on this red. Red 1 now. Now they're running into it. From ghost to background. 5 to 12. Yepez back to the red 1. He's low. Nick thinking about this one through. And you got to think here, Caesar, with both players, one thing we've always talked about is when do you draw, when do you split, when do you go for Nick draws. That's been the one difference for Nick today. He's been able to get on the Plan G, but we're still not in that Plan G territory. And Yepez is, say what you want, we're still in that Plan A and A-B almost. It's better for him.
Yeah.
Nick gonna draw. Now Yepez is starting to gain the momentum back with his... There's Art's back, I think.
Yeah, I'm back.
You good, man?
All right.
Game 11, Caesar doing a great job filling in. You haven't missed much. Yepez now will go into green. Tied the game up a little bit earlier, but now Nick with a little advantage. Green back to blue.
Oh, boy.
Yep, that's off the earlier blue 5. Did Yepez play aggressive on the switching? What will Nick do here?
Really thinking it through.
He's got the
There's
game,
no
I
way.
think! He's gonna pull the Yepez move!
Are you kidding me?
There's no way. Oh.
Oh my god, the one time Nick needed a Plan A win, he might get it right here.
Is Nick really about to?
I think he's got it, or he wouldn't do that move and call a game if he didn't have the
Yeah,
confidence.
he would post a GIF like that.
Yepez, it's been the one thing for him, the light switching. Who knows if he had a run and blew up to ask him that. Oh my goodness. Monster +4s. Oh, holy moly.
Good grief.
That's it. Nick's on to the finale.
We're on to the finale. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
Nick,
Come on.
the Cinderella story continues.
hold before I get to the phone. Yepez, you said darn. What happened on that blue? What happened, man? Did you finally get caught with the cookie jar and the switching? Or was it just you couldn't have fought a massive hand like that? I honest to God, if that was the hand, that's turnaround's fair play to game 10, then I really got nothing to say.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, you can't. But it wouldn't. You can't fight that. You can't. Because you got reverse skip meta. Yes, it could work, but at a certain point, the blue 5 was ultimately the blues held you back. If you didn't have that, then we got ourselves a game. Then Nick's got to go on defense and use one of his +4s, but ultimately, I couldn't fight it. Yeah, it was a god hand. Unfortunately, the last 4 or 5 games were really just who had the hand. The first 3 were definitely showed the skill. The last, I would say, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 to 8 was a good game. 9, 10, 11, a lot of hands there. We'll go to Nick. Nick, congratulations on your first finale. That was a weird one, man, because there was moments where you lost momentum, then there was moments where you gained momentum, and then there was moments where you lost it. But the thing is, today was you needed just one win on a Plan A game. You kind of got that on Game 6, but that was more Plan D. You finally really got one Plan A win. Was that off Draw City with those +2s? Or +4s to finish it? And yeah, you went from 0 to 4 and 4. That's crazy. I never seen something like that. That's crazy.
No, the wild +4s, both of those wild +4s were off the start. So yeah, it just came down to playing patient once again. Yeah, it was just a matter of playing patient. I had the hand. I just needed to make sure that Yepez didn't make it too close to a series clinching move there, which luckily I was able to run those greens. It looked like he was completely just 0 greens that entire game,
He was
which
juiced, yeah.
he's completely juiced, which really worked out for me. I was able to run that and then get into a position where all I needed was just the one draw or the one switch in order to clinch it with those wild +4s in my back pocket. Man, oh my goodness. Fair play to Yepez. Fair play to Yepez, 100%. He by far the toughest opponent I've had to face. He did not give this to me easy by any means.
Well, you know who you're playing next. It's the world champion. That's not going to be easy. Congratulations to Ashley. She won the world. She won the class now. Won the Legends class, of course.
Yeah, you're welcome, Ashley.
We'll duel it out in a third place game, probably for memes and whatever. But your thoughts on now playing the world champ? That's going to be we don't know when, but probably going to be over the weekend. Your thoughts on playing her?
Oh my goodness! I go from playing one Super League winner to the next Super League winner.
You did. I admit that's a fair assessment for sure.
Yeah. If I can bring the same sort of level of gameplay that I had against Yepez, against my match against Ashley, I could definitely make an impact. I mean, these are situations where you got to go full 1,000%, balls against the wall. You gotta play as lights out as you can. And Ashley, again, she's not gonna make it easy. It's gonna be a heck of a battle. I've been just fueling off of being the underdog this entire tournament run, and it's only fitting that it ends against the #1 player in the league in the finale, Ashley. It'll be something. I'm looking forward to this opportunity, 100%.
All right, well, we'll go over to Ard. Ard, your thoughts on a crazy game here, man? But definitely a lot more Plan A's dominating. Yepez is right. He can't even argue with that. He got 5 Plan A wins versus Nick's. Let's call it 1.5.
Yeah, that was just the run that Nick needed, and Nick he might have edged out there, but he had more of the skill-based strategies over Yepez to pull it out.
Caesar, congratulations on making your commentary debut. You got that rookie stripe off now, man. What a game to come into. Thoughts on your commentary, man, and Yepez's valiant effort, but Nick getting the job done here today.
Yeah, Yepez gave his all, obviously. Even though, yes, 5 of his wins were Plan A, but still, he valiantly fought for it, clawed everything, and he just came up short. He'll be back, I'm sure of it.
Oh, yeah. This is Yepez.
And for my commentary,
for sure.
Yeah. And on that revenge too. Oh, it's scary.
Yeah,
and commentary.
Yepez is
Yeah,
going to be a crazy guy. But keep going, man. You go.
Yeah, there's definitely a level to commentary that requires me to have more experience as I go on. So I'm happy with my debut, obviously, but I think I want to do better next time I get to the mic.
Absolutely, man. Your first time, right? A lot of people don't even know what you sounded like, and you did a great job. Obviously, I took it a little easier today. I wanted to get your adjustments, so I can, once we start building up that chemistry, we'll start to get really good when we get to more of a round one game where I can get you flowing. But once again, it's going to be, I don't have the updated stuff. Won't have it till Friday shorts out, so we'll see whenever we get the game. Won't be tomorrow, though. Probably over the weekend. It's the Red Wild versus the Blue Nine, the Polar Bear versus the absolute mammoth, the woolly mammoth of Ashley. It's going to be an insane game. Something's got to give. We'll see Yepez and myself in the third place game. We'll get these quotes up. Cody Smart will write the post. But for all of us here at MRU, there's only one game left, and we'll crown a March champion soon over the weekend. Congratulations to old Slick Nick over there. He gets the job done. Yepez with a valiant effort. Want to thank Heat Check R for commentating, reffing the game mainly. Caesar coming in as a ref and commentating. I think both guys really were a Swiss Army knife on that. I appreciate it. For Brad, Jenna, Leah, Luke, Puzzle Dan, Cody Smart, and of course myself, the boss. What a March Madness, and we got one more killer today, or one more match, of course, in D1. D2's got their killer from now, Luke and Mark. Check that out. Of course, in the D2 server, I think it's G streaming. No idea on reffing and commentary crew. Forgive me. I think it'll be Yoshi, but I'll have to check because I know he's not good on Thursdays. But anyway, that'll be tonight at 7 o'clock. Looking forward to seeing that one. But for all of us, we'll see you back here on the stream sometime over the weekend. P3 game will be off server, and then of course the D2 finale tonight at 7 o'clock. For all of us here, thank you and God bless, and we'll see you for Ashley Nick very soon. Have a good one, guys.